we thank you so much for having us here. I'm Robert James, and resident here in Tampa area, and just really excited to be able to present this public-private partnership proposal to the city. And if you're familiar with the connected vehicle pilots that were done, I was the chief engineer on the Tampa connected vehicle pilot, as well as involved in the New York connected vehicle pilot that was done at the same time, and the Columbus Smart Cities. I was the technical lead for that as well. This is the evolution of that technology, and we're going to bring this to you. It's exactly addressing Mayor Castor's comments about the Achilles heel here in Tampa. So I talked to Mayor Castor on Tuesday and gave her some of the information on this, and really excited to solve a lot of transportation problem that Councilman Vieira had on the way getting here today, and just really addressing saving lives and improving the transportation throughout the city. My team is going to talk to you about some of the technology and stuff we want to bring and the benefits to the city, but really let you know that this is the evolution, and it's not going to cost the city anything. We're going to bring in, we just need to let you allow us to do it. Let us bring these devices in and put them around the city so that we can save lives and give you the micro positioning and real-time information that people need throughout the city, multiplying that connected vehicle pilot benefits by 1,000. Being able to deploy this citywide. And you'll be out in front of the country, you in New York, and as other cities start adopting this, open up the doors for federal funding. They'll be very expansive because this technology is catching on very quickly. We've already solved the chicken and egg problem that the connected vehicle pilot had. The vehicles and cell phones already have the technology in it. We just need to put the infrastructure side to make them talk to each other. So from day one, as soon as this is deployed, the city fleets will start benefiting with this technology. And we'll be able to have just a cell phone device that can go up in your fleet vehicles. They'll tell you exactly where you are, lane level, address all kinds of litigation issues because you'll know exactly reconstructing any accident. To 10-centimeter accuracy, you'll be able to know exactly where those vehicles were during those accidents. Reducing litigation, saving $1,000 a year per driver on insurance costs, because of the reduced litigation and the lives that are going to be saved. So we just look forward to presenting you some of this information, but we really want to save lives and souls because this organization is half of the revenue that we're going to generate is going to go to charity. And it's really been set up as a God-centered organization that we really want to benefit, the community as well as benefit, Tampa City and save, tens of millions of dollars a year in the city budgets, as well as generate, benefit to the economy and hundreds of millions of dollars a year.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. My name is Larry Duke. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm with URGN. And I brought this as okay, we see it there. So basically, I'm just going to touch on a few things. But this technology, some of this similar technology is already in place, already being used, but not to what we want to do. There are deficiencies in current technologies. What we're bringing to the table here is going to bring all that to maturity. It's going to fill the gaps. It's going to fill the holes. It's going to prevent and do these things that we're looking at here above. So zero cost deployment, no budget impact to the city. $8 to $25 million in annual operating savings through avoidance of crashes, all kinds of things. 200 to 1,200 fewer pedestrian and bicycle crashes every year. $75 to $200 million in total annual economic benefit to Tampa. Federal block grant opportunities. This technology is basically going to lead the way in not just Tampa, but eventually every city in the country. It's a tremendous, there's so many tremendous benefits. And this, I don't know if you've heard of the CV app, but this is an app that's already been used in 20 different cities around the country. I believe it's being used here in Tampa. It provides an audible and heads-up display indicator for pedestrians, bike safety, etc. Immediate accident micro-positioning reconstruction for insurance claims. So this is going to save the city, millions of dollars. Better automated vehicle location positioning for fleet vehicles. So again, this is going to perfect that particular technology and make that way more beneficial and useful for like full deployment. Emergency vehicle automation. So again, there's so many benefits to this that I'm just scratching the surface here, and wanted to thank you very much for your time. God bless.
Thank you very much. Next.
Thank you for having us. Today I want to talk about how this technology is implemented. Here we have a roadway marker and a top of light post connector. Whether this is the exact implementation as it looks on the connector or not, a little bit different story. The technology is ultra wideband geometry or roadway geometry network. Basically, you have your markers, whether they're embedded in the ground or you see they're actually lighting up from the solar here, either from here or something that's mounted near the roadway. It provides a geometry from which you can tell where the lanes are. And the cars or the individuals with their cell phones or bikes can relate to those beacons, and the geometry is made because of the amount of, it's down to the millisecond as far as where the position of the vehicle is, and that's why we're able to get down to 10 centimeters, which is about 4 inches. And this has already been proof of concept in New York City. I used to live in New York City, so this is real for me. This example here is on 6th Avenue, about 10 blocks. We use the light post mounts, and the difference in these two lines is red is standard geopositioning or GPS with your phones. And then the blue is representative of what the ultra-wideband solution provided. Also mentioned here is the L line, which cuts across to Union Square and into Brooklyn. And having waited for trains for 8 years, I know exactly what that's like. It's very beneficial to know exactly where the train is and when exactly it's going to come in. And being able, that's also been passed on to apps within when you're not even in the station, which is really great for planning your trip and being able to get where you need to be. Now, I mentioned before that for bicycle safety, the ultra wideband, the nature of it, you can literally see around corners. So anyone that's traveling in their vehicle can be alerted, hey, here comes a pedestrian, here comes a bicyclist or e-scooter, e-bike, etc. And there we can promote safety and avoid accidents. And the reconstruction for accidents, super helpful. You can find out who's in the wrong, what happened, mystery solved. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, my name is Colton Elliott, and I am a strategic investment advisor for URGN. And I just want to reinstate and come upon this board here. The technology is proven. Again, we did a pilot test in New York, and it was very successful. And it's not going to cost the taxpayers any dollars. In fact, it's going to save the city of Tampa, let alone $10 million annually. As well as this technology is way better than LiDAR, than vision that is currently being used. This is the future, and we believe that Tampa is ripe for this opportunity, especially with Waymo autonomous vehicles that are already been deployed through the city. This has a major application for autonomous vehicles, for Tesla. This is the future, and we're really grateful that you guys are here and listening. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good morning. My name's Damon Hurlbert. My brothers and I grew up in South Tampa, 1967 to 1977, when it was really a village. And actually, my brother Aaron wrote a song called 813. If you haven't heard it, I recommend you check it out. It's awesome. It gives you a reminder about the days when you could ride your bicycles from, St. Raphael Street to Roosevelt Elementary School. Spent time in the boys club. It was amazing place to grow up. The beach was 25 minutes away, and this technology is really good news for Tampa, and I really do hope we launch here in Tampa first. There's a lot of places all over the world that we're going to be interested in this, and this is my home. This is where I grew up, and I want to see it launch here. But there's a lot of folks that are interested in it. So if we can somehow all get together and figure out how to knock down some of these doors and get this launched as fast as possible, it's really going to save lives, and it's the lives of your friends, your family, your community. And all the 125 million visitors that come into Florida on a annual basis. This is going to be great, and just want to let I'm hoping Tampa goes first. So let's see how we can work together. And just thank you all very much for your time. Really appreciate that.
Thank you very much.